It was swift, fast, and the Pakistani forces as well as their terror operators did not expect it. When it was done, Pakistani forces were yet to come to terms with what had happened, but were quick to deny as they did not want to cut a sorry figure in front of ordinary Pakistanis. India's anger burned that day as forces crossed the LOC and hit out at the terror launchpads on the other side. The operation was to strike fear in the heart of the enemy and avenge for what the terrorists trained by Pakistani forces did at Uri. What happened 2 years ago, even now, resonate in military circles. The Army's Uri Brigade was attacked on September 18 of 2016 by terrorists trained by the Pak Army. 18 Jawans were murdered in cold blood. It was one of the biggest attacks on security forces in Jammu and Kashmir since 2002. The army was not in a mood to wait. Public anger was also building as the Prime Minister had promised swift action if Pakistan transgresses. It was a test of the resolve of the government of the day. The forces concurred that such an attack cannot be let go unpunished. The government in June 2015 had crossed the borders with Myanmar and attacked militant hideouts in the region. The cross-border operation was against militants belonging to the NSCN-K and the KYKL. The militants had killed around 30 soldiers in few weeks. The operation had given valuable experience to the soldiers. Interestingly, the Indian government had an agreement with Myanmar to enter its territories in search of terrorists with consent, but crossing the LOC was entering enemy territory. The strikes had significantly altered the way that India will be dealing with Pakistan's transgressions. Receiving inputs that some terrorist teams had positioned themselves at launchpads along the line of control to carry out infiltration and conduct terrorist strikes inside Jammu and Kashmir and in various metros in other states, the Indian Army conducted surgical strikes at several of these launchpads to preempt infiltration by terrorists. The operation were focused on ensuring that terrorists do not succeed in their design. India, for the first time, acknowledged having carried out the cross-border raids, with a larger message intended at signaling the adversary of the change in India's approach to respond to terrorism. Recently, Indian Army Chief Bipin Rawat expressed it was high time once again for India to launch another surgical strike. In an interview with the media house, the chief said, responding with a yes on being asked about the need of another surgical strike along the Pakistan-occupied Kashmir border. The game had changed and the army is ready to use any means at its disposal to protect the Republic of a billion people. An ETV Bharat report.